99 happy haunts here, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? If you insist on lagging behind, you may not need to volunteer.
Is it time to party? Is it party time? I feel like it's party time. Hi. Good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is by you, whatever you're feeling. What'd you say? Good morning. No, it says Ooh. How was that? Giggle, I do believe you are the only one here right now, so congratulations on being first. Since you're first, you get an extra taste of your Dole Whip. It is a Dole served inside an actual pineapple. Oh my god. Congratulations on that. Is that actually working? That did work, okay. Giggle, oh, you got 2 pineapples full. My god, are you hungry? Are you okay? blink twice for help. No, but for everyone else that is slowly gonna come in, welcome in. Hello, happy Monday. I am exhausted on this Monday. I'm hoping not to appear too exhausted, but everyone else, like, especially if you work in the school, had off today. And the kids had off, but I had 7 hours of meetings and PDs. So not only did I have a work day, but I got a quarter of the normal steps that I get in. I had 2 coffees and I still was like gonna fall asleep at this desk, you know what I mean? So it is what it is, I guess, right? Totally not trying to hijack stream, but Sebas is 4 followers away from 1K. Who is she? I'm just kidding. Let's give a shout out. I feel like you spelled that wrong. Is it SZ or ZS at the end? Oh my gosh, my nail paint is chipping even more. Oh. We're gonna try ZS. Is it SZ? No, other way around. There we go. Why is that so broken though? Should I not do the @ sign? Is that why? There we go. If you could go follow our friend, get them to 1,000 followers, I would greatly appreciate it.
Down.
Yeah, it's an easy down.
One hit.
Oh look, the shout outs queue now. Wait, do they actually queue? If I shout out,
Why are you following me, weirdo?
let me try a couple shout outs and see what happens.
Scary. Oh my god.
They queue the clips
Oh my God,
now.
what is happening
We can do
now?
massive shout outs all
I
at
don't even know
once.
what voice this is anymore.
This is a good one, by the way.
And how?
Malik's clips were
What is happening? I don't know what voice is playing right now. What is new? What's going on? We're
Except for me, it's not gonna shout me out, I guess. Guess I'll just go screw myself. God. Anyway, we are gonna get ready to continue our story in The Casting of Frank Stone. For those of you that were not here yesterday, The Casting of Frank Stone is a horror game that is what do you call it? Oh, it's like already starting up. Why don't I just, Jesus, bring this over. Right as we lose internet. It is never ending. We are always forever going to have internet issues here. That new company is going to come in and we're still going to have internet issues. We literally lost 1,000 frames in like a span of a second. That's insane. Anyway. Oh, that's fancy. I like your sweater. Thank you. What was I gonna say? The Casting of Frank Stone is a horror game that is based in the universe of Dead by Daylight, but plays more like a narrative story like Until Dawn. We are following some teenagers that are filming their own little indie horror film named Murder Mill, which is taking place at the steel mill where there were actual murders 20 years prior by Frank Stone. So Frank Stone is already dead, but the casting of Frank Stone is because they want to like recreate, you know what I mean? Like they want him to be like their horror star. And they were given a camera by this lady of the name of Augustine, who I believe is ageless and is like kind of transcending age. She takes on many forms, and she's been trying to tap into the entity's power. She thought Frank Stone was going to be her key in, but that ended up getting foiled. So I believe she's trying to use the Murder Mill movie as a way to get in. And that's where we're at right now. And in 2024, she brought 3 people together to take the little tidbits that they had left of the Murder Mill movie, and she wants to purchase it from them or something like that. That's where we're at right now. Before we go in, though, there is a content warning in effect. I am not going to pin it this time because it's going to block the polls. This game is, even though it's from the creators of Until Dawn, there's a special add-on that they did with Twitch where you guys get to help me make the choices of what the characters will say to each other. I don't think it's so much the choices that are like fast ones, but you guys will help me make the choices of what they say and the relationships that they form with others, because that could dictate how the story goes. So feel free whenever a poll comes up to help. If this game is too scary or makes you uncomfortable, I totally understand. And I want you to take care of yourself. Let's get started. The cutting room floor is unlocked once a playthrough of the main story has been completed. Oh! Owners of the deluxe edition of the Casting of Frank Stone gain immediate access. Oh! Pay to win. Got it. I guess I was cheap.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
Let's get into it, yeah. Oh, we're back in the manor 2024. Why am I asleep? Okay. Another nightmare. Why are we in the parlor and why was she asleep while the other two were just... Wait, why isn't it giving you guys a poll? Did I mess up something? That should have given you a poll. Give me a second. Oh, connect with Twitch was off. Now it's on. I do believe, Giggle, you and Malik are the only ones here, and Malik's probably making dinner or cooking for himself right now. It's gonna start this whole cutscene over again, but that's fine.
I have worn many masks over the centuries.
So, Giggle, you'll probably be the only one voting, and Malik might vote up a couple times. It's up to you and me, basically.
And trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during
Sorry, I can't skip this, but I wanted to get that turned on so that the polls show up.
And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance. Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
All right, this should get us back to where we were. These walls have eyes. Yeah, right? At least we didn't get like halfway through our chapter. All right, this should work. There we go. It's purple now, so I can see. I'm gonna do probing. Is that what you're voting for as well? Looks like that's what you're voting for as well. Because I feel like she knows something. Do you know what I mean? I feel like she knows something.
Bad dream?
Ugh. How long was I out? I don't even remember falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes? Seems like it was a pretty intense dream.
Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh my god, he's such a nerd. If anyone dies, it's
Guess you
him.
were all playing it close to the vest before. Huh.
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh. Right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Oh boy.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
We're gonna have a choice to make. I'm gonna do what are you waiting for? What are you saying, Giggle? Oh, there's 3 votes. You're saying commanding? So someone said dismissive and said, I'm good here. How much more bet's Malik? Yeah, I'm looking at you, Malik.
What are you waiting for?
We voted, he lost. We were gonna head out anyway.
Now, this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I
Who
mean?
is that?
Knew Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot of rattling around up here that could be...
Wendy! Did you get to use your Dole Whip and get the rainbow sprinkles? Because you're an ally! Tell me about Augustine. How do you know about Murder Mill? I'm gonna do how do you know about Murder Mill? Ally! That reminds me. The game may pause when you guys are done voting, but I just remembered that I did not refresh things, and I know people will get upset if things are not working, so give me a second to refresh those. Place your votes now, though. Okay, that should be working now. Anything that, if you guys play...
Why don't you tell me how you know so much about Murder
you know.
Mill?
I'm a big fan. It's your first credit.
Cut the shit, man.
Okay. You want to know the truth? When I first heard about it, I didn't believe it was real. But the more I looked into it, the more breadcrumbs I found. And the further I followed the trail, the more fascinated I became.
Oh.
Not just in the film, in the legend.
Oh.
Whether you meant
That's
to
a
or not,
thing.
you created a monster with this movie. Even if it isn't really cursed, the fact that everyone believes it is makes it real.
Believing in something doesn't make it real.
Well, that's why I had to find out for myself. Took me a couple years, but when the opportunity came for me to actually acquire a genuine piece of it, I jumped at the chance.
And just how did you acquire it, exactly?
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around. Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt.
Oh.
I got a shirt from a guy. He's got
Now
a
that was a
guy,
curious
pants guy.
sound.
So I got these pants from his guy's guy, had them tailored just right by the other guy.
Macmillan?
Got me the blazer, which is like a super
Like the
VIP
Trapper?
club
Like the
edition.
Macmillan Estate?
But you want to know a secret?
I don't want to go in there
Sure.
yet.
Found the turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Right? Don't tell anyone.
Oh,
This
you
is
can be sure
the
of
this
that.
is the tree in the Macmillan Estate. So there's an upstairs and there's this room. Before I go in, oh.
Well, hello.
It's like every room in the house.
Yeah, I'd say this goes a little beyond your typical security.
What do you mean?
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings. Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Yeah.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it...
Oh my god.
How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bunny had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
Oh my god, he's so insufferable. Nah, we're going after Stan. Linda is not someone to keep it cute, okay? She's gonna get to the bottom of her answers and she's gonna get there quick. Who's with me? Y'all can vote now. Let's do this.
And what about you, Stan? Where'd you get your piece of the film?
Wow. Now, that is a very good
Maddie
question.
feels alienated from you.
And an expensive one, too. But you know what? Since I am such a big fan of your work, I'll give you a little taste, free of charge. I can't tell you who I got it from or why they had it. I will tell you that I acquired it from them completely by the book in a very honorable game of chance.
You won it?
Fair and square.
Who the fuck would be gambling with it? They have no right.
Well, it seems like you're more attached to this little project than what you've been letting on.
You don't just gamble away something like that.
Get out of my way, loser. Out of my way, loser. Tabby, thank you for making you use your Dole Whip. It's a Dole Whip style cupcake.
Cool statue.
Why is the hillbilly here?
Missing a piece, though.
What piece is it missing? Oh, the hammer.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay. Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
Wow, the sheriff took credit for taking down Frank Stone. Then why didn't she write a better book? Because she made a movie. Ooh, a cupcake sounds delicious. I've had the cupcake. It is delicious. It's still pineapple flavored. That's the artist. I can't talk to her.
Looks like it opens with a key.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
It's missing a third piece though.
Yeah? And what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out. Who, Stan? Not in a million years. No way.
Do we think there could be a key somewhere else? Just out of curiosity. Like, did I forget something? No, I guess I can't do those things yet.
You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Hmm.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I've just felt so, like, empty since she died.
Do you still get the vote? You
Like,
do.
I'm
Whenever
sleepwalking through
a
nightmare and I just
talking prompt
can't
comes
seem
up.
to wake up.
It never gets easier when you lose someone. But it does become less suffocating.
I hope so, because sometimes I just feel like I'm going crazy. Like, she really is out there, guiding me, trying to tell me something. That's why I came here. It felt like that's what she wanted me to do. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
I'll be nice. She needs it right now. Lexi, come here. Come here. Come here. I need Lexi's toy. I feel like she's gonna chew pieces off. Drop it. Drop. Is it okay in here? Yeah. You're not chewing pieces off. Alright, she's good. Keep playing.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago.
My bad.
We were just kids making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light. And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie.
I like Bonnie.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey guys. Look.
What? I don't see anything.
Ah! There! Right there!
Oh my god, there's someone out there.
Ooh, I want to be investigating. Y'all tell me what you think. Ooh, that was a good vote, y'all.
I have a feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe. Right, so... Do you think...
My gosh, she like does not like us right now. He keeps going up and down.
Find Augustine, give her a heads up?
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Can't we just knock?
I doubt anything can get through that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
And there's no
Okay.
cameras on that spot, though. Oh. This is like we're back in the 80s. The Phantom of Cedar Steel.
What's taking them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot. The van's already all loaded up.
I read
Ooh,
an
I've
article
heard-
that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Let's be excited. I'm okay with that. If y'all want to vote different, you can. Hey, yo, someone's agitated.
Hey, right on time! Time to get cooking! What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
Oh?
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like
Not
all
the
day
no tell
looking
me
up
more.
every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Yes, you do.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes? You gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Whoa. Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Kushik took all the credit.
Messed.
People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that. This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and Dad got a little more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
We could be... I'm gonna be uneasy about this one. I don't know about y'all.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now a problem for you?
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
No, you're missing the point. Something's fishy. Right? Like, you're missing the point here. There was a lot of people dead, and we're capitalizing on the one who did it all. Maybe that's why I'm not the hugest fan of like those like crime murder mystery shows and stuff.
I think you're missing the point. It's not about the mill.
So what's the big deal?
You don't think you're, like, a little too excited about everything that happened there?
Yeah, kind of creepy.
Jaime, if it bothers you so much, you can always stay home.
Chris.
He's kind of number one on the call sheet.
What does that mean?
He's the main actor. We can't shoot without him.
Yeah, I know. I was just kidding, obviously.
Obviously.
Robert and I are gonna look for any more locations in the mill connected to Stone where we can shoot. Then I'm gonna go make this thing. Any way I have to.
The sensationalization is not cool. I agree. I'm intrigued though, because so far the only person guaranteed be alive in the present timeline is Linda, right? But I am curious of the other things that have happened between these other characters. So Sam's son, Jaime, Chris, and Bonnie. I mean, Bonnie obviously goes on to have a child, but then she's gone. Look around the garage, then talk to Linda.
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank
Robert,
Stone
that's
references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
The mill's a pretty huge place.
That's why I'm sure there's gotta be something we haven't
Unless sure
found
can't
yet.
get enough of Frank Stone.
We'll find it.
As Cedar Hills tries to make sense of recent events at the Cedar Steel Mill, more disturbing details are starting to emerge about the man at the center of the scandal, 36-year-old machinist Frank Stone,
Here,
who was
look at
shot
this.
dead by police during a violent
Mill projections
altercation.
dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were suicides.
At the mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does not sound like a fun place to spend a 12-hour shift.
There are a couple articles like this. The mill
Sure,
was
no
in
one was sad to see
serious
it go.
decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank...
I don't know. It's all related. To him, to the way he was, or what.
An old newspaper article detailing the crimes of Frank Stone. He left a stain of bloodshed that soaked deep into Cedar Hills before he was finally stopped. How could a murderous loner like Stone go undetected for so long?
Did what he did, or
I wonder
something.
if Linda's okay with all this Frank Stone stuff.
It's just a hunch.
What? What? Oh, okay. The noses. It's behind you.
I pulled some of these today, too.
What's that?
Obituaries from around the time of the murders. And a little before.
Fake
Good
hands.
thinking.
Oh, oh. Oracle of the Omniverse. It was through my own practices, learned from my journeys through the American interior, that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able to visualize another Cedar Hills. One beyond the veil of our reality. This little town seems so very much like my own, yet so fascinatingly different in countless subtle ways. The Calhoun family still owned the drugstore, but the manager behind the counter was none other than young George, the son who died so tragically some years ago. Here he was, in healthy middle age, a season of life I never knew he had reached. Huh. I drew
Omniverse? Far out.
I drew two conclusions from my meditative voyage. One, that every journey through life offers almost incalculable variation. And while we may each have only finite possibilities on our own journeys, there may be other journeys taken by mirror versions of ourselves that visit all destinations. Two, the different planes of reality are not so much separate rivers running in parallel as they are interconnected tributaries flowing to a singular vast ocean of experience and possibility. This person meditated and basically saw the entity's realm.
I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night, before or since.
Oh, that's the guy that was like the security guard,
I
right?
never will again.
The guy running the mill.
Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero.
Mm-hmm.
Damn shame that no good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green, he knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place.
And he looked at some weird
If we
places.
had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
I can't believe Mom's finally getting out. I can't wait.
Did we see everything we need to see? I think there's nothing else to see.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Her obsession with Frank Stone is intense, or should I be worried about Robert? I think the Frank Stone thing. I love that. Should I choose to be insecure? Basically.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know, those victims could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time
It
ago.
wasn't that long
And
ago.
Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
We'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
Oh, that's a hard one for me to vote for. I'll be encouraging. I have it muted in case the world is scary, but hi. Hi, Emma. Congratulations on taking your 150 daily taste of your Dole Whip.
It's pretty
Pineapple
rad.
upside down cake, top
we
of
have
Dole
time
Whip.
to shoot it.
I love it. Yummy.
Thanks.
Hope
Me
you're
too.
having a great day. I don't have a vote option. Giggle, if that happens, you may have to close out your Twitch app and
What is
start it
it? It's
over.
a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Malik, thanks for licking me.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Oh.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello.
Oh, Bonnie.
Interesting.
Ooh, we're lagging. Okay, there we go. I love that he's the only one actually wearing the Murder Mill shirt.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, you see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret. We don't have to do this.
Yes, we do.
Someone watching
Ready?
them? Is it Bonnie?
Oh, careful. First step's a doozy.
That is
All right.
spooky.
This way.
Just gotta check and make sure there's nothing. You know? Don't want to miss any secrets. I think we're good.
Breathe in. I can't believe we're gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people. Freaking wild.
Malik. Did you see the homage that they added into this game? How dumb.
Okay, 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
Are we gonna have to vote
They're
for
both
one?
medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there.
Get ready to vote, y'all.
Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
I like the adventure. I'll climb. What do y'all think we should do, though? You're voting for climb? Upgrade your stealth stats! Let's climb. Let's do it.
Let's keep this as simple as possible and not waste any time.
Okay, we just have to be careful about my dad.
We will.
Hop on over.
You don't trust that river? I'm just thinking it's gonna be very tricky to get past
Your
his
dad
dad.
really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember.
Hmm.
I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up, nothing killed a friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
What?
I remember he didn't want to be
Dude,
interviewed for
excuse
that
me.
profile they ran for the 10th anniversary.
There's something over here.
Had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
I mean, it could make a good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally. Yeah.
How do I get around into this area? Is it further down? Then why is this all here? No, that's not what I want. I don't know how to get to this other side. Y'all see that light over there? Why is that there? Oh.
It's my dad. Everybody, hide.
Anyone there? Getting too old for this.
He won't come back this way again. Let's go.
Wait, but I didn't get my secret item. I must have missed something, y'all. I guess I'm not getting that secret item now.
This place is awesome. I wonder what we'll find inside.
Yeah, I can't go back across. That's crazy. Yeah, there's something interesting. I can't go and get the stuff that I want to go get.
Are you absolutely sure this is safe and we're not gonna fall into some kind of ventilation shaft full of whirling fan blades?
I can't promise you won't, but at least you'll be able to see them as they tear you to pieces.
Thanks.
Brought one for everyone?
Yeah.
What you got in there?
Well, the flashlights, my notebook, some pens, a couple of granola bars,
Some roast beef,
ponchos,
some chicken, a
first aid
pizza,
kit,
club,
bottle
another
opener,
club, another
sunscreen,
club.
collapsible cookware, and utensils.
He sounds like...
You know we're not hiking the Appalachian Trail, right?
He sounds like me going to like a Disney park.
Be prepared.
Just bringing everything.
We must be under the mill by now. Just gotta find a way up.
Haven't you ever talked to your dad about that night?
What night?
The night he was here with Frank Stone?
There was one time when I was little and he was really drunk. Even though he doesn't remember, I kind of like knowing what he went through.
I get that.
He didn't talk to me like a little kid or like my dad.
The Wraith!
Who would have left this here?
Oh, he looks so cute. How did they make the Wraith look cute? Look how cute he is. He's like a little guy. He's just a little guy. Just a little guy. That's the climb, but they want me to go this way, so I'm gonna look for something hidden in here. That's terrifying. I'm scared to be in this room right now. Did any of you come with me? You're all just gonna wait there while I just be scared? Okay. Literally me right now.
I'm not sure about Linda's new scene. But if I pull the director card, she'll probably never talk to me again. A little key.
Haston Shed.
Better get back to Robert.
Fast fall. Excuse me. Oh, that's
So I
scared
was
me.
gonna say, got to see him the way he really is. He showed me all his scars. You know he fucked up his shoulder that night? Real bad. Still can't use it.
I
like
don't
he
think
used to.
he did it.
Probably never will.
Damn. I didn't know it was so intense.
He told me he and Frankstone squared off face to face, right here in the mill. The furnace chamber, actually.
No shit. What else did he tell you?
Just that he saw things no man should ever see or know.
What does that mean?
Every time I've ever brought it up, gets that look in his eye.
Yeah, like he's terrified.
I just don't want to see him like that.
Because he was terrified. Because it's terrifying.
You sound disappointed.
No. No. But I'm glad you've got such a good relationship with your dad.
Me too.
Place is terrifying. Me too, Giggle. But these are all closed. What's the point of coming over here? Like, it just brought us over here.
Gotta love a scenic route. Any major plans for after we graduate?
I haven't given it much thought. Not like you.
What makes you think I have?
I can just tell. The film, the directing,
look,
it's in your blood.
And your blood? You want to be a cop like your dad?
No way. I like movies too. That's kind of why I wanted to help out. Horror movies especially.
Oh. I thought you just liked hanging out around haunted mills.
You don't really think it's haunted.
Don't I?
Knock it off.
We're not gonna say anything about this mark that's here? Okay. We were here with the dad, were we not? When we were playing as him, like 20 years ago. He walked it down this area, I feel like. Not drop a pallet. I'm dead. Is that why those have been there? Like, I don't understand. What is this whole area for? You're gonna leave anything that I can explore over here? Wait, there's something to look at. That's why. Are these the different weapons or something?
I think this is it. Up there.
We got everyone? Where's Miss Girly Pop? Did we just fully lose Linda? We reloaded into a new scene, so maybe Linda will show up here. Yeah, there she is. I was gonna say, that was really weird that she just, like, disappeared.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes! Robert, you're a genius.
Good call.
Sure she's not getting pieces
on the storm drain.
Thank you, Robert.
of the toy.
Come on, people! No more standing around flapping our yap sacks. One more scene and we're done.
Okay. And she's busy still. Well, that's terrifying. Thank you. Oh my god.
And cut! How was that for you?
I think we got it.
You know what that means, right? And that's a picture wrap on Murderville! Way to go, everybody!
Uh-oh. We still have one more scene. That's what I want to say. We still have one more. This is going to be the bad one, by the way, everyone. Just so you know. Like, it's going to hit the fan.
I think we
also, pause. Was there an ad break? My bot didn't announce an ad break. There should have been an ad break by now. Did I miss this, y'all? Did my bot not say it? I'm sorry. I don't know. I didn't mean to play through an ad break, but my bot, like, nothing told me. Why don't I run an ad break now and do a quick BRB, okay? And I'll just make sure everything's working.